I'd like all of you to meet Zane Thurber, a playful and ambitious 3-year-old. His parents described him as an incredible young boy, full of love and excitement. On January 26th of 2014, Zane and his parents were stopped at a red light when an intoxicated driver rammed into their car, ending the young boy's life. Zane's father recalls looking back into the seat while hearing Zane's older brother Holden crying to his tiny unconscious body. Zane's death could have been avoided had the driver of the truck that hit their car that day chosen not to drink and drive. Avoiding driving under the influence is essential not only for your own safety, but for others as well. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reported that in 2009, approximately 30 people died in an alcohol-related crash per day. That's one every 48 minutes. Many steps have been taken at both the state and federal level to reduce the number of drunk drivers, but even the most extreme measures, such as dry counties, where alcohol is completely prohibited, have not yielded a significant decline in drunk drivers. Multiple campaigns, such as Mothers Against Drunk Driving, have aided in informing people about the potential hazards of driving under the influence. However, the rise of distracted driving factors, such as texting while driving, combined with the ongoing DUI problem, have rendered some of these informative campaigns less effective. The fact of the matter is, many of us know the potential consequences of driving under the influence, but few of us can confidently deny that we've ever driven after having more drinks than we should have. As college students, we typically enjoy drinking pretty heavily, especially while tailgating on game days. Often referred to as binge drinking, this renders us more susceptible to driving under the influence after we've consumed more than the legal limit. A study conducted by the Harvard School of Public Health revealed that approximately 35% of students have admitted to driving after drinking, while nearly 1 in 4 have ridden in the car with someone who is visibly drunk. The government has attempted various methods to help dwindle the amount of drunk drivers on the road, such as roadblocks on holiday weekends and stricter punishment for offenders. While these tactics have helped control the issue, there is still a very big problem. Booze it or lose it and drive hammered, get nailed are only words unless we understand and apply the message behind them. The problem is now in the public's hands. Drinking alcohol has been and will continue to be a component of society as we know it. But there are things we can all do to help. Finding another way home, or phoning a friend are both simple ways we can all do our part in reducing the amount of alcohol-related traffic incidents. A $5 Uber or Lyft ride is worth it. Trust me. On September the 8th of 2014, I was arrested and later convicted of a DUI. I spent 48 hours in jail, had to do a trash pickup in a neon yellow vest that stated, "I'm a drunk driver," attend a Mothers Against Drunk Driving seminar, and have an ignition interlock device or breathalyzer installed in my car for an entire year. Including court costs, lawyer fees, and significantly higher car insurance rates, my bar tab quickly spiked to roughly $12,000 or an entire year of in-state tuition at UT. I destroyed many aspects of my life and had to learn my lesson about drinking and driving the hard way. Fortunately, I didn't take someone's life that night, but the guilt of that possibility is something that will haunt me for the rest of mine. I could have rammed into a family's car. I could have taken a little boy's life. What I went through as a consequence of my irresponsibility is nothing compared to the horror that the Thurbers endured losing their child that night. The next time you see "drink responsibly" printed on your favorite beer, remember that it's not just your life that depends on it.